Good evening, everybody. Tommy Almost Zen TV. New mic, look at this. This is another episode of Late Night Snack, where I sit back, have a snack, and chill, and we talk about life stuff. Today's special treat, I have something different every time. I'm gonna give you guys variety. Another thing, I don't like the light doesn't make it look like a late night chat. Let me say. Yeah, you know what? While we're eating the snack, you know, as the centerpiece, I'll leave it on. Then as we just chill and talk late here in the night, for all you night owls, we'll bring the light off. Now these are red, white, and blue, but I have to call them out on this. First off, I paid $1.09 for these. I got them at one of the weirdest, most random places, Burlington Coat Factory, clearance. I was waiting to check out, and $1.09, I'm like, fine. I was like, well, I knew they were going to be expired for that price. And they were, August 7th, probably for 4th of July or Labor Day. But I don't care. So let's take a look, because I'll eat anything. We got the red, white, and blue, but here's the problem. You got your red, that's a red one. I'm not going to deny that. I ate a lot of these already. You got your blue one. A terrible choice there. It's more like teal. You got your blue one. Damn it, I eat all the big blue ones. But the white one, that's your garden variety tortilla color. That's beige. It's red, beige, and blue. Come on, man. You're gonna go all in and color them, and you get lazy on the third one? Who does that? Why even do the red and the blue? It's not. I'm not even going. Should I be getting mad at this? It's a beige. It's beige. Straight up. They didn't even attempt. They didn't even attempt to do it. Our authentic recipe, Cazo De Oro. Anyway, there it is, folks. I mean, actually, you know what? These aren't that bad. You know, a couple months expired. Some things get better with age, and you know what? Wine, cheese, Angelina Jolie. Yeah, I'm gonna throw tortilla chips in there. I actually think there's more of a bite to them. Sea salt is nice too. You wouldn't think these would get better with age. There's things that don't get better with age. Some cheeses. Most everybody's tweets don't get better with age. Most of my exes, you know. I need like a drum after these jokes. Anyway, there's a snack for tonight as we chill on this late night. Maybe that's what we'll talk about. Staleness. You know, like don't let life get stale like these tortilla chips. Give it some variety. Change it up before things get stale. Variety is the spice of life, right? How many everybody? It's late. How many of you people have a late night snack? And how many of you people, it's really the scraps right now. How many of you people really mix it up in life and drop in variety at every chance you get? I like to do that with like regular meals I have. Like, say I make an omelet. I'll either Every time. I'll mix up the green that I put in there, or I'll just try a different kind of cheese, or a different kind of like topping on there, whether it's salsa one time, some chipotle mayo another time, jalapeno ketchup another time. Just keep it different every time, so it don't get stale, don't get boring. Like after a while, when I have my weekly omelet, you'd be like, it's getting a little boring. That's why when we do takeout, I do a takeout on the weekend, and it's try something different every time. So many things to try. I mean, you could just get the thing you enjoy the most and tell them to like, hey, replace the spinach with broccoli rabe, and then they don't like that. I don't even know who's making it, but I have a feeling this guy's not going to like it. And then the age-old worry of, is this guy going to do something to it? Because I asked him to put broccoli rabe instead of spinach. You'd like to think they don't, but well, it's entrenched in us to think they're going to do that. But yeah, mix up the foods. I mean, we're here a short time on the planet. We don't have a guarantee how long it's going to be. It could be super short. And it's way too short to have the exact same omelet every time you have an omelet. Even a burger. Mix it up a bit. Try it on a different kind of bun. Try mustard. Put cheese on it. No cheese, just pickles. I know it's a small thing, but the joy of that, changing it up, makes it so fresh and makes life feel more vibrant. I know you're probably like, what's this guy going on about? No, it does. You'll look forward to it. Like, okay, what am I going to do today with the steak? Because it's very easy to get in the routine of making this stuff because it's easier over time. Your muscle memory kicking in. You just make these things. It's rote. It's over. It's done. Because if you cook a lot of days during the week, a couple of times a day, do you really want to be fussed with like coming up with other stuff? So you go with your usuals. But you could still mix up the usual. If you're just going to make the usual, make it unusual. When I do pizzas, and we'll be doing that on one of these, I've been trying for a long time now. Every time I have pizza, and I haven't had pizza in a couple, like maybe 2 months, which is crazy. I'm going to make it up and have it like every couple days. I don't remember having the exact same pizza maybe this year. And what I do is I'll have a pizza and I'll put on an episode of One Bite Pizza, Dave Portnoy. I'll have one regular one and then one with a celebrity while I'm eating my pie. It's fun. Cozy. But like, I try to have a completely different pizza every time, and it's kind of fun. Like, I'll be out and I'll be like, this one's $4.99. Let's try that one. And it makes it really, really fun. It really does. Because variety is the spice of life. And routine's good too. You have routine. Not every single thing for the rest of eternity should be robotic and the same thing. Because how fun is that? There's comfort in that, but there's also excitement and variety. And not knowing when you get into the kitchen what you're going to do. And doing that work, doing that little extra work is kind of good too. Like having a glass of tea, a cup of tea is great, but making the tea, the matcha, with the little whisker and the whole process, or coffee, making the coffee, people will tell you it's infinitely more enjoyable and better tasting when you make it yourself. People go like, why am I going to do that? That's a pain. Well, it's good to do that. Strengthen your resolve. only having coffee in one of those instant coffee things, whatever they're called, we're putting a tea with those little, with the cups. Man, how did I forget the name? That builds weak young people. Microwave ovens. People will do that now. I know a lot of you do it out there. I do it here and there, but I'll put things in the microwave. It's mostly to reheat something. If I get like a chicken sausage in those, like the 4-packs, like a healthier one or something, apple chicken sausage, where you can microwave it for 30 seconds or put on the grill. A lot of times I'm just grilling. Most of the time I'm just going to grill it. It tastes better. And what's wrong with taking an extra 5 minutes to do something? What are you doing with that 4 minutes you saved? You're going to look at your phone. You're going to look at your phone, man. But I think it tastes better from what I'm hearing. Now, how's this mic sounding, by the way? I have a feeling it's sounding good. Now, I'm just learning it. I see the blue light, so it should be working, but if it cuts out in the middle, I'm at arm's length here, as you can see. I can touch it. The mic still should be good if it cuts out. Have you guys ever had these? I mean, I've never even heard of these before. I'm a tortilla guy. Cazo De Oro, never heard of them. What's your late night snack of choice, guys? Let me know. Don't be shy. Yeah, we could do with a little variety. How about we do this? Tomorrow, everything we do, let's mix it up a bit. From the normal way we've eaten it, done it. Even, I do my walk to the market. Make a veer, make a right, go around, take a different path you've never taken before. No, please, don't just go, this guy's nuts. We know that already, but that doesn't mean I ain't got good advice. A little bit of everything in that one. Do it. It's like rewiring your brain to the neural pathways are kicking in, and you're seeing things different. It excites you. It will excite you. There's a lot of things you could do. Brush your teeth with your right hand if you're a lefty. No, that would just be silly. You ever try to do that? You just look like it's silly. Like you got no motor skills when you try to switch it up. I've always been amazed at some of those baseball players that are switch hitters that can hit like a 100-mile-an-hour fastball and swing the same way from both sides of the plate. Pretty incredible. Oh, I love the late nights. Usually I'll do it, but there will be no light. I have let me see. Let me turn this off for a second and then show you. Where is it? I thought I had it. I don't know what I did with it. But I have I'll be right back. I'll look for it. Because now you guys can hear me. Yeah, see, here it is. What's going on here? All right. So, I got this. You know, the old fake that does nothing to make the video better, which is funny. The fake, whatever, whatchamacallit, candle. Forgot my point. Why I went to get that. But, oh, I think it has something to do with the lighting. Like, I usually do it with that. I put on a little podcast, something very relaxing. I like old radio shows from the 40s, very comforting. I'll listen to Sharpling and Worcester calls from the best show with Tom Sharpling. This stuff you're probably like, what is this guy talking about? Or just your usual garden variety podcast, usually something with some kind of wellness talk. But I mean, how many, if you think about it, how many nights do we have left? You know, to enjoy whatever it is we enjoy at night. If you've been alive 30 years, how many nights have you had? So many. But we never know when the last one is. So, like I said in the last one, 120 sodium, not that bad, a little salty. Like I said in the last one, enjoy these. I think everyone should do the late night snack. Even if late night to you is 8 o'clock and you go to bed at 10. Whatever you consider late night snack. I don't want you eating terribly and then laying down 5 minutes later. You're going to blame me for your all your health ills, you know? I didn't do it. But let's see what their mission statement is here. I got to put these on here. We simply make the most flavorful tortilla chips you'll ever taste. All right, getting a little ahead of themselves there. But then again, they should have been eaten a year ago. So I'm sure they would have said, to enjoy our stuff properly, please don't wait 4 years to eat them. Our golden tortilla chips, they got that right. They're golden, not white. Are baked authentically with freshly cooked tortillas to give a rich flavor and hearty crunch that stands up to your favorite dips and salsas. And standing up to them? What are the dips and the salsas like bullying them around? They have to stand up to the salsa? Cazo De Oro, which means golden kettle, is symbolic of our batch cooking method that brings pride, quality, and care into every golden chip, but not prideful enough to make them white in a red, white, and blue chip bag. Okay. Step 1, they got combined high quality ingredients and authentic flavors. Step 2, we make traditional tortillas. Well, they ain't messing around though. Step 3, cut tortillas with what? The heck are they? Cut tortilla into fourths. Step 4, fry tortillas to a crispy crunch. How many steps are there to make? Step 5, expertly seasoned. And step 6, enjoy. Yeah, I always like the cute step 6, enjoy. They don't even say step 6, open the bag. Step 7, wonder why there's no white ones in a red, white, and blue bag. Step 8, make sure the date is expired. And step 9, enjoy them. They say 11 servings in the entire bag. 7 chips is a serving. Another thing I get out of the serving sizes of stuff, do we really? I think that's too like, it's too specific and routine-y. Mix it up. If you want to have 8, you have 8. And have 30, you have 30. But things like these are ones you can just eat and eat and eat, and you'll just feel like nauseous by the time you're full. Like good foods like chicken, you can't keep eating chicken until you feel like sick to your stomach and you never want chicken again. It does something in your brain, it stops you before the point of like, you know, full-blown nausea. Chips, candies, sugary little gummy bears, you will eat them till you're full, and then when you're actually full, you're sick to your stomach. There is something about them, those kind of foods, that they don't go into the the bloodstream and work with your brain in the proper way. Look, what am I, Dr. Welby here? What am I, Becker? I heard it somewhere. And it's true, because I used to eat like the gummy things or whatever, and the sour gummies, and I'm like, just enough. Because you're getting, the sweet taste is what's driving you. So you keep going and going and going, and you're like, okay, once you get your fill of that, you're like, I don't feel so good. Me no feel so good. So I think I'm going to hold off on these for a bit. We've had a good run. Got a lot of good snacks planned. What do you say? Should we bring the light down for a bit here? Let's put this on and see what this does, if it does anything. Oh, it does nothing. Ah, nice. It's gonna make this quality of this video brutal. Let's see what happens when I put it here. It really doesn't help. All right. But I want to tone it down as we take it late. Got some lo-fi music playing. Hi guys. Thank you guys for watching too, if you watch all the videos. Thank you. Just follow me on my Zen journey. I haven't really talked much about like progress in Zen, which I really wanted to do, but I'm kind of getting my feet wet. If you look at the history of the channel, I've kind of been all over the place, did walking videos, walking tours, then I bounced into vlogs, and you know, I'm all over the place. Now I think I'm hitting my stride, which is just daily videos, whatever pops into my head. Sometimes they're going to be random, like the Joe Dispenza one, where I'm just walking around a couple malls. Sometimes, like I said, there's the meditation one where I just meditated in a mall. Well, I didn't show that really. Talked about it. Whatever pops in my head, that's the video I do that day. Some I have ideas I want to talk about. You know, maybe I want a better setting for them, so I'll wait till I can get someplace where I think would really do justice to the topic. But for now, it's just let's chill here for a few. Just enjoy this. Boy, there's something about the night. Something about the night, man. Do you guys have a night routine? Like I said, I love the fake candle with a little snack and a little like talking. I know I mentioned it in the last video, but you might not have seen it, the last late night, that I used to, as a kid, listen to talk radio or sports talk overnight. And we had like a train, a cargo train, small one that would go through a couple streets back. So you'd hear it, the hum in the distance. And I have so many memories of that, and it would go for a while. And then listening to callers calling in, talking about a wart they had on their body, or a sports team, you know, calling about some sports team at 2 a.m. And it's so entrenched in me that I even if I'm like somewhere, say I'm sleeping in a friend's house, I don't have a phone where I can play YouTube and listen to a podcast at night. I pray that the people that I'm staying over, the people's house that I'm staying over at, that they just talk all night. From the other room, hearing that sound of conversation, it's so friggin' comforting. And that's not an exaggeration. It's like, oh my God. And I'll tell people, I'm like, man, I hope like these people are up all night. Please stay up. And I always don't like, if I'm listening to a podcast and I'm awake when it ends. I don't like things ending like that. I feel like the party's over and everyone's gone to bed thing when I sleep over at someone's house. I don't like that. I like the person who can outlast me, a couple people, so there's talking or the TV's going and they're watching it. I like to know that something's still going on. So when a podcast, before it ends, if I'm still awake, I'll kick on another one. That, I'm not kidding. There's something about it. It triggers me that I gotta have it. I just need that going. Now you say, what do you do when there's nothing around? Then I deal with it. I'm not a savage. I'm not a heathen. I can still go to sleep. But I mean, it's such a beautiful preference. What about you guys? Do you love the sound of like voices in another room? There's a YouTube channel that plays, it's called like oldies playing in another room while it's raining or something to that effect. As a matter of fact, wait, let me see. I have one of them bookmarked on my playlist here. I think under ambient sounds. Here you go. This title, Leprezi is the guy's channel. Lepreezy. It's a 1950s rainy night with vintage oldies playing in another room. Oh my God, it sounds so good. It sounds exactly like what I want from everything I want. I mean, I hope this video quality is not bad for you guys. You like this? It's kind of cozy though, right? Ads are going on in the background. But, so the night owl space, that's my time to shine, man. That's my time to shine. So comfortable. And you can kind of, and I don't even put the light on a lot in the room. This light's very rarely on, almost only if I've dropped something or I have to read something real quick, but I just use this. Read something real quick. Like, you know, let's get these ads off. The soft glow of a candle. And just listening to like a slow conversation. You can't get mad. You can't be stressed. It's a perfect downwind to the day. The unwind or down. They say unwind. Yeah, unwind or downwind. I think down. Would you if you're unwinding because you're wound up? That's at the end of the day. You're unwinding, but can you downwind? Like if you're uptight. Okay, let's figure this out. If you unwind because you're, but if you're uptight, do you down tight? Yeah, it's late. Holy cow, what is wrong with me? But anyway, we're coming up on 28 minutes of the late night chat. Let's talk for a few more minutes. I don't think this was really, I want these to go like an hour at some point. I want to literally, I'm going to do them in bed. We're going to replicate my final, half hour before bed. That's going to be fun. I'm going to get all cookie crumbs in the sheets. But I appreciate you all being here with me. I hope this is cozy and relaxing. That's what I'm going to do, I think. We're going to have the light on when we eat the snack. Then we turn it down and we chill. And we're going to, that's it. We just figured it out together. I do the snack. I talk about it. We eat it. We talk about food for a bit with the light on. Light goes off. Then we sit and chill. That means, because it's going to be the zen of a late night chat, tortillas and chill. Stale tortillas and chill. Now, here in the bedroom I'm in now, I'm going to be doing the room over in here for the lounge is going to be a little different. That's where I'm going to be doing the night owl videos. Probably a few weeks. You get a couple more of these in this setting. Isn't too bad, right? But, oh, the joy of the late night. It's a time, too, I hope, for you guys, too, to just sit and kind of look back on the day and, like, think, I made it another day. Let's look back on the ups and downs. And even the downs can't be considered bad because we survived them, and we can thankfully lay down in a bed and not get rained on. And there's people right now, as you think, oh, I got a big problem, man. Don't you understand? I got problems in my life. There's someone eating lint in the pouring rain. I'm telling you, man, people that are displaced from their homes and have to live on the street, they're the prophets. They're the chosen ones, man. I love them. I love them. The purest. I always think back to ancient Rome, and you know, you had the rich people, and then you had so many people that were just street dwellers. And I want to be that. You're like, what? Oh man, if it all went belly up, I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna walk the country. Good caveman days. They had huts and then they were out. You know, sit in huts all day playing games with rocks, little rock games, putting rocks here, and you make some game out of them with leaves and rocks. Such a simple life. I contemplate that stuff all the time. Like, would I have been happier? People go, oh, I didn't want to live back then. No toilets, running water. But you wouldn't know that you didn't have that. Like right now, what you have, you think you have it. People 500 years from now, 1,000 years from now, they're going to be laughing like, I couldn't live like those heathens in 2024. Wacko. Oh my God, I ain't going back to that. You have to actually hold something in your hand and put it to your mouth to eat. God, monsters. No thanks. No, but yeah. Is this fun? Are we having fun here on the late night snack? Let me know in the comments. Do you have a late night snack? Do you have a late night routine? I ask you these questions. Now, I can't say you're not answering. Some people do. Some people probably don't even hear this. So if you don't hear it, you're off the hook. But if you hear it, please comment on that. I want to develop a nice community. If you were sitting at Starbucks and there's a people around a table you don't know, and someone says something, you're going to chime in. You know you're chiming in. Especially if it's about politics or something. People can't stop talking about that. I'm telling you, we're going to find out people's lifespans are shorter now. We're going to find out in 30, 40 years because of social media, anger, and hate over all this stuff every day. We don't talk about that here in a late night snack. We talk about happy things. All right, guys. Sorry to cut this short at like 3 hours and 12 minutes. Now it's been 33 minutes. But I'm going to go get ready for bed. Already got my jams on. My jams. And hope this little Zen chat here that we kind of dabbled in made it a little more interesting. Instead of just sitting here in the dark looking at each other. That would be awkward. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Go check out some of the other videos on there if you like this. I got some fun things going on there that I've been doing. Meditating in the mall. Walking around the neighborhood. Just trying to feel a little bit of peace in my days. And I'll thank you, all of you who watch. And if you're watching this now and you got this far in the video, man, oh my God, do I love you. You got a finite amount of time in the day and you chose to sit for a half hour with me. Oh my God, I'm telling you, it is not lost on me. Completely ecstatic if you chose to do that. Because then you now found your cozy thing. I do that with YouTubers. I'll watch them and I tell them it's just so, thank you for doing this. I tell them. They don't know. They're just making something silly. They don't know how comforting it is. So I hope that this is that for you. Enjoy your late night. Enjoy your early morning, your midday, your early evening, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this. I'm Tommy. This has been Almost Zen TV, the Zen of the late night snack. Tortilla chips, stale version, red, white, and beige version, and chill. Talk to you next time.